Alrighty, you guys are getting a whole video on something really small, but it also brings up another point, something that I have been wanting to talk about for a while, so I figured, you know what, this is the perfect segue into that. So a couple of days ago, Somatically tweets, if your calendar in The Sims 4 is cluttered with irrelevant events you don't care about, you can use filters to display only those that interest you, and if you didn't know, there is a filter button. Somatically tweets, I disabled festivals, including school and events, much better, but Somatically also tags the Sim Gurus asking, is it possible to make the selection of filters in the calendar permanent, or give us an option to disable or hide selected events pop-ups in the game altogether, like the ones from high school years. It would be much appreciated, and I feel like they could definitely go deeper with the filters for the calendar. And Matt, also known as Mattnetic on Twitter, principal designer at EA for The Sims, responds, I'm sure it could be looked into, so maybe we will see some sort of minor tweaks or improvements in the near future in regards to filters for the calendar. But I don't just want to talk about calendar filters that Somatically talks about here in these tweets, but also something that I have been curious about literally since we first got kits. Like, I could understand if we only had a couple of kits, but we're at a dozen plus now, I'm pretty sure. At this point, honestly, you guys, I can't even keep track of them. We get so many of them and we always get a bunch of them at the same time. I feel like we're gonna end up having more kits than game or expansion packs when The Sims 4 is said and done, and we still don't have any sort of way to filter by specific kits in either build, buy, or create a sim. There is just a filter for kits to show only the items that have come with kits, but since we have so many kits, that filter is pretty much going to become more useless with time. Let's say when all is said and done, we end up having 25, 30 kits. Well, what if I want to find something from one specific kit? Now I have to click the kits and scroll through however many 100 items just to find one or two items that I could have easily found if there were individual filters for each kit, or at least a drop-down menu, you know, the option to select show all kits, or more specifically, which kit if you choose. It doesn't have to show every single kit on one screen, but maybe make it so it's like a hidden drop-down that you select, and then you can pick which kit you know it is. I mean, we have it for game packs, we have it for expansion packs. It only makes sense to have it for kits. So a little update into some potential tweaks coming in the near future, hoping they look into the filters on the calendar, and I also hope that they take the time to really look into filters for kits. Much needed in my opinion. Let me know down below any tweaks or improvements with filters that you would like to see. Thank you so much for watching. Of course, if there's any more news or info, I will be back as soon as possible. Take care, so long, and happy life simming.